Good evening to people in North America and good morning to people in Australia. This is the weekly chart review call um, for the major indices, starting with S&P 500 futures. Uh, we have been trying to break out of this pullback that we saw starting um, 10th of May and sitting just below the last all-time high. On the daily, it's consolidating and going absolutely flat. You could also call this as an extended high base starting 4th of June. So we're just waiting to shoot up. And if we look at it on a weekly chart, on a week also, it's showing a doji, which itself is a very good support from here on. So we're certainly making higher lows and higher highs. And this week, I anticipate it to move all the way up to 42.90, which is the measured move target from 41.70 right here. So 120 point move from here to the bottom puts us at 42.90 level on S&P 500 futures. So when we get to that level, all the other major indices would also behave in a similar fashion, and so would be the stocks that would get influenced. That's about ES. Let's go to NASDAQ. NASDAQ is doing great. It just went back inside this channel this week and still sitting just below on a weekly. This is below the neckline. So this particular time, ES is taking lead and NASDAQ is still lagging behind, just below the previous all-time high. Once it crosses this level, the next resistance would be at 14,200 to 400 range. But the measured move target on NASDAQ from here is 1100 points from 14,000. So it is expected to go all the way up to 14,000. So it's expected to go up to 15,100-ish level once we cross this previous all-time high. That would be the natural target from measured move. Yeah, 15,200-ish level. I expect around 200-ish. Sorry, 100-ish. Going to Russell. Russell is at a crucial time as well. It is trying to break out of the box on weekly, and if you look at it on a daily, the box is, just sitting at the edge of the box, taking support from 2310, which was giving resistance earlier. So we may be looking at a pull back from here or a push up. So from the looks of it, to me, I still feel this was just a small pullback on the way up, and we would be trending along the center of this channel. And even here, I had mentioned that I expected to go all the way to the center of this Fibonacci channel and start tracking upwards once we hit the central green line of the channel. And that's actually what's happening now. It hit this channel, it went down, got pulled up again, and now we are most likely trending upwards using the center of this fib channel. So if Monday it takes support from 2310 and stays outside this box at 2320-ish range and keep sticking to this channel, we are certainly in for a ride up. Going to Dow Jones. Dow Jones is actually feeling a pullback, but if you look at it on a weekly, We are having a pullback on wheat as well. This may take at least one more week to break up from this pullback. And after this particular week, this actually is getting stuck in a triangle, if you will, right here. This is getting squeezed into this corner. Once we get squeezed in, it will shoot up from here, unless there is something major that pushes it down. 34,286 is the support, and this channel is squeezing it upward. So I anticipate Dow Jones to move upwards in 2 weeks. This particular week would be again just a recovery from previous week, and from there on we will move upwards in Dow Jones. Quickly going to XJO for Australian Securities Exchange. We are just trending below the channel and trying to get back in, but this is already above the previous all-time high. So this is the new uptrend that has started in Australian Securities Exchange. So all the stocks in Australia, for people who invest in Australia, would be following this trend. I'm going to Nifty for people who invest in India. Nifty is doing awesome, just being bullish and trending upwards. I don't anticipate it to get any negative influence anytime soon. When the US markets are recovering, Nifty usually follows them as well. So this would be a green week on Nifty the following week as well. So that's it for me. You can unmute yourself and ask any questions that you may have.